1 second of distraction. Life or death in an instant. Shocking crashes. Lessons that could save your life. Stick around till the end. This is something you don't want to miss. Always double-check before crossing. Even when you have the right, some people drive like they're in a Fast and Furious audition. Staying alive beats being right. If you see an accident, avoid it. Don't add to it. Always watch ahead, reduce speed, and keep a safe distance, or else you'll be the reason things go from bad to worse. Keeping distance not only prevents crashes, but also buys you reaction time. Don't let too close turn into too late. When you're speeding through critical intersections without slowing down, the consequences might not be a minor bump, but a showdown with a house. T-junctions are places where you have to be extra careful, or you'll be taken out by poor decisions. What do you think about drivers who like to test the power of their trucks through dangerous intersections? How can we tackle this issue? Roads have rules. Just because you want to stand somewhere doesn't mean you should. Trucks can't disappear instantly if something is in front of them. If the driver doesn't react in time, 1 second is all it takes to go from wrong lane to lying on the road. Driving drunk is like playing Russian roulette with your life. The road isn't a place to test fate, and trucks aren't soft landing pads. If I hadn't reacted in time, the consequences would have been far worse than just a few scratches. If you drink, don't drive. And if you must fall, pick a softer spot, not the middle of the road. Not every driver will be lucky or quick enough to stop in time. Have you ever seen someone pick the absolute worst place to fall? Share your story so others can stay alert. Speed can be thrilling, but if you don't control it, you'll become the star of a death spin performance. Highways aren't racing circuits, and the laws of physics always win. Driving is for moving, not for testing aerodynamics. Keep a stable speed and stay focused, or your trip might end upside down. Driving in close combat mode won't get you to your destination faster. It'll only get you to the repair shop quicker. If you don't want your car kissing the one in front, always keep a safe distance. I was driving, enjoying the smooth ride. And then, whack. My car bounced like it just hit a giant trampoline. For half a second, I felt like I had accidentally entered a long jump competition for vehicles. Turns out, a sneaky speed bump had appeared out of nowhere. I was gliding like a speed god on my motorcycle, but then, whoosh, my bike lost control, skidding like a drift gone horribly wrong, and I ended up embracing the pavement. I looked up. There was a truck coming straight at me. Before I could reflect on my life choices, the driver braked just in time. Close call. Wet roads equals slow down, unless you enjoy unexpected skating lessons. If you don't want to be part of the unintentional flying club, control your speed and keep a safe distance. I was driving when I saw an ambulance crossing, so I stopped like a responsible citizen. But the driver behind me had a different thought. Green light? Go, go, go! And then, crash. He slammed straight into the back of the ambulance like he was playing a bumper car game. Have you ever seen someone go too fast, too furious at the worst time? What happened? Share your experience. I was riding in total peace when out of nowhere, a white car came speeding up. But he wasn't a pro racer, he was a reckless overtaker. And the result? Crash. I got knocked down, rolling on the ground like a stunt double. Except I wasn't getting paid for it. Overtaking isn't illegal, but overtaking blindly is. If you don't control your speed and check properly, the one hitting the ground might not just be the victim, it could be you too. Trucks weigh tons, so taking a sharp turn at high speed means inertia will take control for you, turning your vehicle into a flipping truck show that no one wants to be part of. Have you ever seen a sharp turn end in an early retirement for a truck? Share your story so others can learn. In a tight space like a tunnel, if you try to overtake without thinking, you're just gambling with your own life. Racing in a tunnel only has two possible outcomes. Either you get fined or your car gets towed. Want to prove who's faster? Go to a racetrack. In a tunnel, slowing down a little makes everything much safer. I was driving when suddenly, a container truck behind me decided to play bumper cars, and unfortunately, there was another container truck right in front. So I became a tightly wedged piece between two massive vehicles, feeling like an overstuffed suitcase trying to fit into an overhead bin. I was approaching an intersection when I saw a battle no one wanted to see. The blue car turned thinking the world would make way, while the black car charged in like a fearless warrior. And then, boom! The two cars greeted each other with a full-force crash, following the rule of, I don't yield, you don't yield, we both lose. At intersections, 1 second slower can save lives, but these two drivers thought faster means better. The result? Nobody won, except for the auto repair shop. The bus driver and I both forgot to use our eyes when entering a turn, nearly colliding. But the craziest part? Instead of braking, the bus driver went full send with a last-second swerve. And the result? Straight off the bridge. Wrong turn, wrong decision. Don't turn mistakes into action scenes. When in danger, stay calm, think rationally, and don't let panic push you into an even worse situation. I was driving my truck, ignoring the height limit sign because I thought I'd make it through. But life had other plans. Crunch. The roof peeled off like a banana, and I suddenly had a clear view of the sky through my new unintended sunroof. If you're unsure whether you'll fit, don't risk it. Always check height limit signs, or you'll find yourself driving with an unexpected sunroof. When overloaded, a truck loses stability, especially in curves. If you don't slow down, the truck will decide your fate for you, and it's usually not a happy one. Everyone knows that snow means driving slow, except for one guy. This driver thought Newton's laws didn't apply to him, so he went full speed ahead. But life had other plans. His car refused to go straight and instead started wobbling like a roller coaster ride. Speeding on ice won't get you to your destination faster. It'll just get you to the repair shop quicker. Slow down, or your next stop might be a snowy ditch. I parked my car neatly by the roadside, thinking I had found a safe spot. But nope. The driver of a black car decided to play reckless overtaking, lost control, and crash. I wasn't even moving, yet my car still ended up in an accident against my will. Even if you're not moving, it doesn't mean you're safe. When driving, maintain a reasonable speed and stay alert, or else you might end up gifting an innocent parked car a new dent. Intersections aren't playgrounds for the reckless. When driving through them, slowing down and looking both ways is basic survival instinct. If you ignore that, you might not reach your destination. You might just crash into an innocent driver instead. Crossing an intersection blindly is like stepping onto the road with your eyes closed. If you don't want to be the main character in a collision, always look and slow down before crossing. The freezing cold, thick snowfall, and icy roads turn the streets into a battlefield of sliding cars. One car hit another, then another, and suddenly, the entire road looked like a real-life domino effect. Every driver tried to stay straight, but fate had other plans, spinning and sliding like an unplanned dance routine. I took a turn like a professional racer, but I forgot one thing. Racers don't carry oversized cargo. As my truck tilted dangerously, I had a moment of realization. Oh no, this thing is actually about to tip over. Luckily, fate gave me a second chance to live and learn. I parked my car thinking everything was fine, stepped out confidently. But then, my car had other plans. It started rolling away like a toddler taking its first steps. I ran after it in panic, but my car seemed to enjoy its solo adventure down the slope. Cars don't have legs, but they can still run if you forget the brake. Always engage the parking brake or put it in park, or your car might just go on an unexpected journey. I was driving when suddenly, a black car zoomed past me like it was being chased. I barely had time to think, where's this guy rushing to? When, crash. The answer, straight into the back of the car ahead. Going fast isn't the same as going smart. If you don't want your car to become a moving hazard, stay focused and keep a reasonable speed. Keeping a safe distance is a golden rule in driving, but apparently, I forgot that. In traffic, just one sudden stop is enough to ruin your day if you're not careful. No safe distance, no escape from accidents. If you don't want your car to become an unexpected attachment to another, always maintain distance and control your speed. One split second. That's all it takes to change everything. A text left unsent, a goodbye never spoken, a loved one waiting forever. Every time you get behind the wheel, remember, you're not just driving for yourself, but for your family, your friends, and every life around you. Don't let one mistake turn into a lifetime of regret. Drive safe, because someone out there is waiting for you. If this video hit home, smash that like button to spread the message. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our next powerful story.